real quick. All right, when I'm trying to make it to where when I have a vision, I want to give it to you guys almost instantly. That's what I'm trying to do. I have a chaotic day. My day is pretty busy, but I don't, I'm not too busy to give you guys something, okay? So, we need to realize something, okay? When it comes to our family, right? See, our parents didn't have the internet when we were growing up, right? So what they would do is they'd gather out in the woods, right? And do witchcraft and learn spells, and they were in a coven and stuff like that, or they'd call people up from across the country, people you've never even met, they still contact, you know what I mean? So we have to realize this, that sometimes our parents did spells over us when we were in the womb, before we were born, and God even protected there's another video about that, how God protects us before we even born. So anyways, you must realize this, that our parents got into dark things before we were born. You understand? That they grew up and they were curious about things, you know what I mean? And they'd hush tones, certain things like that. And they'd all gather on like a Friday night and they'd go out in the woods and they'd do stuff. And that carried on up until you were probably born and a little after. So if you're wondering where some spell work and magic's coming from, our family, our parents, they didn't have the internet to Skype or text or anything like that, right? So they'd have to meet. And that's when covens were really born, you know what I mean? So it's unfortunate that we have to look at our parents like that, you know what I mean? I know for myself, my parents were and sometimes still do things. And that's hard. That's hard to realize that. But you have to remember, if it comes to you or them, they'll smile at you and call you over for Sunday dinner and then put some kind of blood in your... It's like that, guys. It's that dark and that seedy nowadays, guys. You have to remember that. That our parents grew up, they put curses on us and weren't supposed to reach a certain age. And then when we reached a certain age, we weren't supposed to, and they're scrambling to do other spell work on you. You get what I'm saying? So it's hard to not detach from family, but understand that, hey, we didn't know what they do before we were born. All we remember Mama and Grandma as is coming over for Sunday dinner and going home, and only you will know if the puzzle fits with this information I give you. I'm not trying to cause divides. I'm saying that you are that important to me. You're that important to me that I give you this information and you can do with it what you will. But it might open up another doorway to understanding for you. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here to do, is give you that information. It's up to you to go out and sit back and do some inventory she does this. Why does she say these certain things? Oh, I saw this over here. And, I don't want you walking blindly anymore. I don't. Because it's not right for a family member to do witchcraft over you. It's not. If you're not doing it, nobody else should be doing it to you. Get what I'm saying? So I give you this information, and it's hard for me to do that, but I must give you the information to free yourself from bindings or bonds that were keeping you from manifesting money or a relationship. If your mom doesn't want you being with a certain type of woman that you want to be, she'll do a spell. You get what I'm saying? It is that real, guys. You have to remember, before we were born, you've seen horror movies. Come on, you've seen horror movies about how they hang out in the woods. This is before technology. This is before the internet. They would actually have to meet up in silence in a place to talk about their witchcraft. You guys see, I'm tying it together for you guys. And that's the most unfortunate part of it. Family doing magic against family. Division when we're supposed to come together in love. But this is a different era. This is a different age. So now that I've given you that information, do with it as you will. But before you go make accusations or anything like that, just be patient and wait for the answer to come to you. Okay? Don't go off, Mom, I know you did this to me, I know you did that to me. No, it all makes sense in time. Now that you're able to put that out there, or you're able to have another line of defense, you're able to know who you allow in your life and who you won't. What have they done? Does this make sense? The pieces of the puzzle start fitting in. and that will better protect you in your life. Okay? God bless. Praise Jesus always. All right? Keep the faith, guys. Fit you. Bye.